Back at home, the debate over changes to Peoria Heights Fire Department continues as the Board of Trustees voted to slam the brakes on hiring 3 full-time firefighters. As Gianna Zhao explains, they are currently volunteer-based. She tells us what the fire chief had to say.
Earlier this year, the Peoria Heights Fire Department was looking for 3 full-time staff to be at the station at all times for an emergency. The fire department is currently run by part-timers and volunteers. At Tuesday's Board of Trustees meeting, member Sarah DeVore said they decided to defer this decision due to their current budget.
We did have the exact numbers of what that would cost. I think the projections of what we thought 25-26 was going to look, the budget year of 25-26 was going to look like, was a little bit different.
DeVore says the village has an $8 million budget, but $2 million has to be used for special funds. That means with just $6 million left, they're not looking at too much to work with.
The current budget year that we're sitting in, we were looking to have like around a $6,000 surplus, and that was with hiring firefighters starting in October. So it was about half a year of having 3 full-time firefighters. Into next year, it was looking that even with some cuts, we would be looking to be under budget about $250,000. The following years where we'd be looking at around $400,000 deficit, and then the third year out would be a $500,000 in a deficit for the budget.
The board also discussed a possible referendum on the ballot in April. DeVore says this is for the taxpayers to decide the future of the fire department. Fire Chief Dan Decker says he agrees with the postponement from the board, but isn't sure about a referendum.
I'm torn because on one hand, the public in Peoria Heights has been fantastic. You know, they've been supportive, they've been involved, and they've been great about trying to learn as much as they can. The downside is you never know who's going to turn out and vote. So the vote could go against you, even though there are more people in the community that would be for it. That's one concern.
In 2 weeks, the board will come back together to talk about their next move. In Peoria Heights, Gianna Zhao, 25 News.